the only thing I can say to a person like that is get a life, take your laxatives, take your meds, and, turn the stove off because your little teapot is running over, Grandpa. That's the only cure. I mean, how can you, Tom, how can you cure stupidity like that, like W8GP? How can you cure an old man like that? How can you cure a person like that? You can't. There's nothing you can do. You can try to tell them the truth of it. You can try to, you can try, when he slanders me on EHAM, one way, as if the forum on EHAM is for slandering people. I hope he's been taken off by now. I asked the person that runs EHAM to just absolutely close his account. But there it is, the W8GP going at it again. He doesn't know the first thing about amateur radio, yet he thinks he does. Until I say they can have it. And well, I don't know. I mean, that's fine. All I'm trying to say, Tom, is there's nothing in Part 97 that says that anybody owns a frequency. And that includes people that might have a net. Greenmount Net doesn't own a frequency. Neither does the Wolverine Net. You don't own one. I don't own one. We operate an amateur radio through a gentleman's agreement that we will try not to cause interference, hate, and discontent amongst each other. That's how we operate. There's nothing in nothing the government can do about two people that are radio warring over a frequency. It's not going to take place.
He's not going to answer your question. That's the point. That was a question that was unanswerable by him.
So anyway, this W08, whatever it's called, you've been reported to Laura Smith, Darren. You sit there in your trailer, you follow me around as if I'm a female dog in heat. I suggest that you get those pups grown up so you can go back mounting your female dog you got there and the other animals you got in your offline trailer park in the woods, the Hoover National Forest. This guy's ridiculous. And you stop interfering. I'm talking to Tom, not talking to you, W090. I'm not talking to you. And you're causing malicious and intentional interference, and I know who you are, and we're reporting you, and Tom's a witness. So that's Darren, that's that despicable piece of white trash in the Hoover National Forest. It seems to follow me around, Tom, as if I'm a little female dog in heat. And I don't know what his problem is. He's got some mental issues. I think the fact is he may not be retirement age, but he's been retired. So I think maybe that's the issue. He's on welfare. He's probably not retirement age, but he's been retired, and he's driving all these. He's a fare bus driver. He drives buses when they call him to go drive a bus. And he's supposedly he's a this, he's a that. Darren, you're a piece of white trash, and I'm going to go on record as saying that because that's what you are by behavior, by education, and everything else. You're a piece of white trash. I'm just asking you to leave K1LEM alone and leave Tom alone and stop. I have you on tape, by the way, trying to conspire with N9 RSY on 7200 to come down here in the morning and cause intentional interference. I have you on tape actually raising that possibility with your buddies on 7200 to come down here and harass me and cause interference on 7185, Darren. So there you go, and if we have to bring it up to the ARRL or the FCC, I've got it on tape. So I just thought I'd let you know that. Anyway, Tom, nobody owns the frequency. You don't, Stanley doesn't, I don't, nobody does. We operate by gentleman's agreement. That's all we do. And so if you don't want to be interfered with, just don't interfere. That's all. And of course, this redneck is going to keep on talking, Tom. So I think either you and I can move off frequency if you prefer, or because we don't have to be here on 185 for any reason. Anyway, by the way, it's nice to shake hands with you this morning. As I say, a wave of the tail, a shake of the hand, and Stan, you're doing fine. It's nice that the sun's up and KD8IUU is back on the air. I couldn't be any more happy for you, Stan. Anyway, they don't leave that
for the simple fact.
Anyway, do you want to move off the frequency, Tom?
Being in use by a couple of young ladies that was on the air, and you came.
Oh boy! All you're doing is interfering. Tom, if you want to go down, let's find the frequency.
Since I live in a two-story house, it doesn't make any difference than yours.
You'll call out the frequency.
What seems to be the problem?
He follows me around like I'm a female dog, and he, by the way, you're stronger than he is. With me, you're talking right over him. He came on the frequency this morning. You're the witness. Came on frequency this morning, was uninvited on this frequency, W09E, and started up this morning, right on the frequency, the way he normally does. So as of right now, I'm very careful to talk around. This is redneck modus operandi.
That doesn't necessarily mean that it's
individual that we have more and more of in amateur radio. I didn't cause that problem. I didn't cause the problem. I didn't cause the no-code license. I didn't cause people like Jaron to be able to get a license. I don't even know how he did it. I'm not even sure he did it legally. But so what? I mean, I'm not going to question that. The thing I'm going to question, Tom, is the harassment. This harassment of me under my former call, and now this is W09E shows up. This CB-type truck driver, retired. Apparently, he doesn't have a job. That just shows up everywhere and is doing what he's doing right now. And this is real evidence of what he's up to from English, Indiana. This is evidence of how he operates. So anyway, Tom, good morning to you. Maybe we'll catch you some other morning. And nice to hear you. And Stanley, tip of the hat to you as well. KD8IUU, KB2OUA, K1LEM live.
And we checked into you a little bit there, so these morons come in here and destroy the frequency. You've changed your call, but you have not changed your MO. You still accuse people of maliciously interfering with you. When I was in Houston with anything else, noises and stuff like that. But what really bothered me and showed me the true you is when the two ladies were on the radio, and they were talking about something that was completely simple.
This is his modus operandi. He comes on frequency and starts
talking derogatory, homosexual talking and stuff like that.
It's just been intentional from W09E. This is his modus operandi. He's been using that for years. Even when he was the KA9 general class call, he did the same thing. He's been doing this kind of thing for years. Anyway, Tom, have a good day. I gotta go, and I'm gonna go get myself some breakfast. K1LEM after lunch. Got better things to do. Bye.
Well, I want to keep my kilowatt.
Well, you geriatric fuckers just kill yourself.
I'm better than you.
Your colostomy bags first, though.
That's pathetic, man. Pathetic. It'd be different if you were listening to the CD band or the kids' walkie-talkie band.